A gaming billionaire crashes his Ferrari at 2 in the morning. But what paramedics found inside that wreckage wasn't just a broken man. It was evidence of a double life that would destroy everything he built. December 14, 2023. A red Ferrari 488 Spider worth over $300,000 tears down the Pacific Coast Highway outside Los Angeles. Behind the wheel sits one of gaming's most powerful figures. The man who created Call of Duty. The visionary who built Respawn Entertainment. A titan worth an estimated $200 million. But something is wrong. The speedometer climbs past 120 miles per hour. The car weaves dangerously between lanes. And then, the guardrail. Metal screaming against metal. Glass exploding into the night air. When first responders arrive, they expect to find a tragic accident. What they actually discover will unravel a web of secrets that this man spent 15 years carefully hiding. Because scattered across that wreckage, mixed with blood and broken glass, were documents that should never have existed. To understand what those documents revealed, you need to understand who this man was to the gaming world. In 2003, he co-founded Infinity Ward, a small studio that would change entertainment forever. Call of Duty Modern Warfare didn't just sell copies. It became a cultural phenomenon. Over 400 million games sold. Billions in revenue. He was celebrated as a genius. Magazine covers. Industry awards. Standing ovations at conferences. But here's where it gets strange. In 2010, Activision fired him. The official reason? Insubordination and breaches of contract. But insiders whispered about something else entirely. Missing funds. Secret meetings with competitors. A pattern of behavior that nobody wanted to discuss publicly. He sued Activision for over $1 billion. They countersued. Eventually, it settled quietly. And everyone in the industry agreed to forget what they'd seen. But karma has a long memory. And that Ferrari crash would force everyone to remember. Now let me put this in perspective. After leaving Activision, he didn't disappear into obscurity. He founded Respawn Entertainment. Apex Legends. Titanfall. Jedi Fallen Order. Massive successes that made him even richer. Even more untouchable. EA acquired Respawn for over $400 million. He became one of their most important executives. The gaming press called him a survivor. A visionary who overcame corporate politics. But, and here's where you need to pay attention. Behind closed doors, something disturbing was happening. Former employees started leaving in waves. Not the normal turnover you see in gaming. This was different. People who had been loyal for years suddenly gone. NDAs signed. Severance packages paid. And absolute silence from everyone involved. What were they hiding? What did those employees know that the public didn't? The answer was in that crashed Ferrari. Mixed with the broken glass and scattered airbag powder were financial records showing a shadow company. A company that officially didn't exist. Until that night. The shadow company was registered in Delaware. A state famous for corporate secrecy. On paper, it appeared to be a consulting firm. But the bank records told a different story. Over $12 million had flowed through this company in just 3 years. Money coming from sources that made no sense. Foreign gaming publishers. Cryptocurrency exchanges. And most damning of all, direct payments from a competitor while he was still under exclusive contract with EA. Think about that for a second. A man running one of gaming's biggest studios. Taking secret payments from rivals. Funneling money through shell companies. And nobody knew. Or did they? Because here's the twist that investigators uncovered. His wife of 18 years. The woman who stood beside him at every award ceremony. Who smiled for every magazine photo. She had no idea this company existed. Her name wasn't on a single document. She didn't have access to a single account. The man she thought she knew had been living an entirely separate financial life. And that wasn't even the worst betrayal. But that's not even the worst part. Because 3 weeks after the crash, a woman came forward. Her name was protected, but her story was devastating. She had been in a relationship with him for 4 years. 4 years of secret hotel rooms. 4 years of burner phones. 4 years of lies. She produced text messages, photographs, travel records showing trips he'd claimed were business meetings in Tokyo and London. They weren't business. They were escapes to a life his family knew nothing about. But here's where karma started delivering its receipt. This woman, the one he'd been deceiving his wife with, she wasn't just a romantic interest. She was a junior executive at a competing gaming company. The same company that had been making those suspicious payments. Now imagine you're an investigator looking at this evidence. Your subject isn't just cheating on his wife. He's potentially committing corporate espionage, sharing trade secrets, accepting bribes, and using a romantic relationship as cover. The gaming industry had protected this man for 15 years. But the wreckage of that Ferrari exposed everything he thought he'd buried. And then, it got worse. His wife filed for divorce. But this wasn't a quiet Hollywood separation with joint statements about growing apart. This was war. Her attorney subpoenaed every financial record from the past 20 years. Every email. Every text message. Every transaction from that shadow company. The discovery process revealed that the $12 million was just the beginning. There was a second shell company in the Cayman Islands, holding assets worth over $40 million, real estate in 3 countries, art collections stored in Swiss free ports, a yacht registered to a company that only existed on paper. His wife had been living in a beautiful prison, thinking they were partners, thinking they were building something together, when in reality, he had been